Everybody, I'm here with a tutorial by Clark Michaela, and this was dedicated to me, which was super sweet of her, and it's called Tricia's Taj Mahal bracelet. And yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to do this one today. So this is a 7 pin bar setup. You got your first 3 and your last 3 at the same height, then you come down in the center 1, and we're going to do two full loom lengths long for a full wrap. Now I have not made this one before, so I'm assuming that won't be too terribly long, but if you're at all unsure, you can forward this to the very end of the tutorial, and then I'll probably show what it looks like on my wrist, and I have an average size wrist. It's probably 6.5, maybe closer to 7 inches. And so if you're at all sure and you don't want it to be extra long, just forward to the end where I show you what it looks like on mine, and then you can make a decision. Okay, so for this one, it's 7 pin bars wide, 2 full loom lengths long. There's a little bit of a pattern going on, and basically what I'm going to do, and okay, the pattern that goes up in black in the center that she did in black, these 2 right here will be whatever you're going to choose for that outline, okay? And then the border will be a different color, or at least that's how she has it. I'm going to use the border as the same color as my center. She has, I'm going to do the entire part. She has a black and she has the yellow. Let me show you a picture. That way you're not totally confused on what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you see where she has the black? At the very beginning, this part is going to be the start of your black, which is also what connects to the border. So if you're going to use 2 different colors, you're going to use, these 2 are going to be what you're going to start in the black, and then your border color will be what your border color is. Now there is also the yellow. There's a pattern in yellow that's in between the black, and basically I'm going to use just one solid color. I'm going to use black, because I love black. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so let me get back to the flipogram so that I can see what I am supposed to be doing here. So depending on what you're choosing to do, I'm going to use black. I'm not going to bead it because there will be a double border on there, and I figure I may just go ahead and chain it. If I've got enough chain, that is. Okay, you do not have to put a double border if you don't want to, but I'm going to do it because that is what this flipogram shows, and this is what her design shows. If you're going to do any kind of chaining, then you will want the double border. And you can find the tutorial for the double border on my channel as well. It's by NixHaley22. So basically, whatever you're going to do, if you're going to use 2 colors for this outline, you're going to go ahead and put whatever this black outline that she had, you're going to do that color starting right here. So right here, and I'm using the, you know, since they got rid of the jet black cylindric, and I want something really stark black because the black onyx is, yes, it's round, but it's like a carbon color, so it's not a true black. It has a lot of gray in it. I'm going to use the Simplicity bands. That's probably going to be my new favorite from now on, since I got rid of the jet black, but I have a gut feeling they're going to get rid of this too, because that's what they seem to do. Okay, so whatever your middle black part's going to be, which in this case is going to be, I'm doing the border and all the pattern. That's every bit of the pattern is going to be black. But if you're using 2 different colors, these are the only 2, which is going to be your black. And then whatever border color you're going to take over. So if you're working with a different color, you would just take your border on over to the left. Okay, and then you're just going to follow it up to the very top. Okay, So go ahead and finish this all the way to the top, and I will show you how to close it off when we get there. So I got this done, and I lied. I did not have enough of my Simplicity Black. This is all I've got. So I didn't have enough to do the whole thing in the black. So since I'm doing the rest of I forgot to tell you my colors. I'm going to use Simplicity Black. I'm going to use the white sweets, brown sweets, and Egyptian gray. So since I'm using that, I decided that it would be okay if I use the pearl black, which is black with white on the inside, since it's going to have black and white to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to use the Simplicity bands for the pattern if I have enough. I'm hoping. I'm going to use it for this first part of the pattern. So basically what we did was, whatever your pattern is going to be in the black, and then you followed your different color up with your border. This is what the top looks like. Okay, you stop the second peg from the top and come over twice on both sides, and then whatever you did at the beginning is how you're going to finish it up with the two colors. Okay, or with the one color that you chose right here. So basically we're going to go ahead and do the pattern. Couldn't think of it. And we're going to start here on the third pin bar over, and we're going to go diagonal twice to the left. Okay, diagonal twice to the left, and then we're going to go diagonal twice to the right, connecting here. Okay, and then we're going to go diagonal again to right here. Okay, so it's kind of a weird diagonal. It's not, you know, because of the way that the pins are staggered. So you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to start here, and you're going to go out to the right twice. Okay, then you're going to go diagonal twice. And then you're going to go diagonal again with that weird staggered. So it's going to look like that. Okay. Ooh, I forgot. And it didn't look right to me. Okay. Let's take these two off. Okay. Just these last two. Okay. Now, we have to put, so when you do the diagonal, it's going to start here. We have to put one band, whatever band is going to be your other. If you're going to have a different color for like where she had the yellow pattern, not the black but the yellow, then this is where you would put, but it's a beaded band. And so I'm going to use a bigger beaded band, and I'm going to use these. Okay, and you're only going to need, I think, 3. And basically whatever color you're going to use for your other part of the pattern, which I'm going to use the same, is I'm going to just place it right here. Okay, I guess that should have been done before I started the pattern, but I guess because of the flipogram I didn't see it. My fault, my bad. Take full responsibility for that. Won't be my first mistake, probably won't be my last. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put this bad boy back on. Okay, and we're probably going to do it like this the whole way up, because I don't want to have to count and do all that good stuff. So, okay, so now that we have that done, we're going to start again, and we will do a diagonal connecting here, and then diagonal twice. Just like so. Diagonal here, twice, like so, and then we're going to go diagonal twice from the left, and we'll go diagonal twice from the right, and we're going to stop right there. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put our beaded band that we chose, and we are going to, right where it would connect, put this one up top. And then we are going to connect right on top of it, because you want the beaded band to be up underneath. Okay? And now, I don't know if I've got enough, maybe I've got enough room for you to see. Okay, kind of got this a little cockeyed and a little weird because of my tripod, but that's okay. So we're going to continue to do the same thing. And, oh gosh, I hope I have enough of these bands because I really love these and I want the whole pattern to be this color. Okay, so we're going to go diagonal and then diagonal twice. Okay, we're going to go diagonal and then diagonal 2 more times. Then we're going to come in twice diagonally from the left, and we'll do the same thing on the right. I have a gut feeling I'm going to run out and then I'm not going to be a happy camper. Okay, so then we're going to grab this and we're going to put it where it connects again, and then go up and connect this to where we just placed it with the diagonal on either side. Okay, just like so. And now we need to do another one of those. I think I'm going to run out. I think I am, and I may have to just continue on with the other pattern in the black and white. We'll just have to see. Okay, so then we're going to go diagonally twice. I know I don't have to be on camera for this, but since I'm at the end, I may as well just stay on for this part. Just like so. And then we're going to go diagonally twice. I hope I went up. Gosh, this is terrible because I'm thinking that I went up too high at the top, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm probably going to go off camera and make sure we weren't supposed to stop here with the border. So give me 2 seconds before we go any further. That way, if anything, we can fix up. I think we did screw up. I screwed up. I will take responsibility. We went a little too far with this, so I'm going to take these bands off for the border. And what we're trying to do is, this is going to be our last diamond type shape. And so right here is where the border is going to end up. So I need to take this part off and this part off. Take these 2 off, these 2 off. And then what we're going to do, well, we're going to leave this on. And we're going to come in twice. Okay. And we're going to come in twice on this side. Okay, now remember the beginning, this is where the has to be the same color. So we're going to go back, switch over to my black, straight black simplicity bands. Okay, so since we did here, we went diagonal 3 times, and then we're going to go in diagonally twice, and then this one's already done, so it'll all equal out. Okay, so it will all look the same. Sorry about that. What you end up doing is stopping 1, 2, 3 on the 4th peg from the top. Go in twice and then diagonal with the other color. Same on this side. So it should look like so. Okay, so they all look uniform and the same. That was my fault. I told you I was going to make mistakes. You know, hey, it is what it is. Okay, so now let me get to my next color, which is what's going to go along the side here. I have to tell you something, and it's something that I should have caught as I was doing it. I was following the flipogram, and it's okay. I'm going to stop you right here so that you can fix it before we go on any further. You saw earlier that when we did that big diamond one, how I ended up taking these 2 bands off, putting that beaded band in the center, and then placing this on top. Here's the problem with that. That's what it showed in the flipogram, so that's what I just followed straight through. And then when I got done with the whole bracelet, I realized it didn't catch because that band that went up, the beaded band, there's only 3 of them, but that beaded band right here was underneath the pattern. and it was not going to get picked up. And so it was just laying there, and the whole thing would have fallen apart. So I'm going to show you the correct way so that before we go any further that you can correct it, okay? I'm just going to show you what it looks like from the bottom, the pattern. So you've already done this part. Oops. Okay. I just didn't want to have to do the entire tutorial over again. So this is what I ended up doing. I ended up putting 2 bands here, and then I realized, that beaded band on the flipogram looks different. So I ended up taking these 2 bands off, putting the beaded band here first, and then putting this like this. Okay, that's not what we want to do. Okay, so on every diamond, when you get to this point where you come out this way diagonally 3, come in 3. Okay, out diagonally 3, in diagonally 3. You want both of these to connect to make that diamond, okay? And then the beaded band, which I don't have a beaded band here, but pretend this is a beaded band, that's going to go straight up, okay? Because that has to be on top of the pattern, because if it's underneath like I had it, it won't pick it up when you go to loop it back. That's a mistake both of us made. I should have caught it early on, and I was just trying to zoom through the tutorial and totally missed it. So then at this point, then you would just go and do your border again. I'll do the next one, and then you'll understand. Okay, and then I'm going to do 3 going in. Okay, and then do this side. Okay, that's your second one. And then your beaded band, which this is not beaded, but just for all pretenses, whatever that word is, whatever purposes, for this purpose, we're going to go straight up. And then we start the pattern all over again, and you do your diamonds. So, forgive me, but I'm wanting to save you a bit of trouble, a lot of trouble, because I already went through it. So that's why I'm cutting in here and telling you that you want to connect all these first, and then this band that is your big beaded band in the center of each diamond, that one is going to go on top. After you get this done, then that band comes next. Then these come. Then always this goes on top of the pattern. Okay? So good luck with the rest of the tutorial. We're going to go ahead and lay the other part of the pattern, and I'm going to try my best to see if I have enough. I have a gut feeling I do not have enough simplicity bands, but let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can try. If I don't have enough simplicity bands, I'm going to switch it over to the black and white for this other part of the pattern, but we'll see what I can do. So I'm going to attempt with the black simplicity bands, so I will show you what you're supposed to do. Okay, so on this third pin bar where this connects, we're going to go up. Let's see here, are we going up once or twice? Okay, we're going to go up once, and then I went ahead and beaded some bands, okay, with these pretty beads on it. I'm going to bead it like she beaded hers, okay, because I thought it was kind of cute. And we're going to take these and we're going to put it going inward, okay, and then we're going to come up on this side, and then we're going to go inward with another beaded band, like so, okay. And then we need another band that goes up the center. And then we need another beaded band that goes out to the left. and one that goes out to the right, another beaded band. So we're putting 4 beads. Hopefully I have enough. Oh my goodness, I have a gut feeling I won't. And then we're going to go up twice. 1, 2 with a plain band. I'm going to stay on camera for this. And then I'm going to go inward where it connects to the center there, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, go up twice. And then come towards the center, okay? Now we're going to go up from here, connecting. We're going to go up 1. And we're going to do the same thing. That's going to be your pattern. So we're going to go up 1. We're going to go diagonal with your beaded bands. Oh my goodness, I so wish I have enough simplicity. To the right, or to the left, to the right. Plain bands, we're going to go straight up twice. Straight up twice on this side. I'm going to run out. Oh, I'm really low on my bands, as you can see. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll go, let's see, 1 up. I'm just trying to see what I've got going on. To the left, to the right, up twice, to the center, on either side. And then you'll go, oops, I need okay, let's see, I forgot to put beaded bands right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, am I right on that? Does that even look right? She shows no beads right here, and she may show no beads right here because of this bead. That must be the reason why she's showing no beads. So these two will have the beads. So these two will have these 2 beads. Okay. And then we need 1 band to go straight forward to connect in the center. Okay? Okay, let's make sure that we've got this correct. I can't even tell what I'm doing. Okay, let me go off camera and make sure I've got this all correct. I had to switch to my, I can't believe I found some onyx. I thought I was out, so I had to switch over to my onyx. And basically where we left off was these 2 bands here get beaded. This one goes as a straight band. Now there's a bead in the center here, so we want to go ahead and just use a plain band here because we don't want a cluster of beads there. So we did diagonal on both sides. Then we're going to go up twice. Up twice. Then we're going to go with a, let's see, I think a beaded band going in to the center, which goofball me doesn't have any. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and show you how to, I'm going to let you finish this part up because it's the same exact pattern going up. The only thing that you have to be mindful of is that you don't have a beaded band so close to, and here I'll finish this part up, beaded band, and then a beaded band. Okay, and so the rest I'm going to let you finish since I don't have enough beaded bands. I don't want to hold things up. The only thing is when you get to here, you want to make sure that you don't have a cluster of beads. I'll show you, but you probably will do, whenever you get close to here, you will probably do a non-beaded band, okay? So finish this pattern up, which is a diagonal up to diagonal inward, 1 up, diagonal, 2 up, diagonal, Okay, so go ahead and finish this. So when we finished up, this is what it should look like. To the very end, this is where you would come up twice on either side, beaded band towards the center, and then one band going straight up. Okay, now we're going to work on the sides, which I'm going to do in my white. This is the White Sweets. So I'm just straightening out my bands. Ugh, hate when they curl up and twist. Okay, this is going to be easy. I'm not going to stay on camera for you, but we're doing zigzags, but we're not, just watch, zigzags. So starting on this left pin, diagonal, okay, and this is going to go right over this pattern. So you're just going to continue on all the way up, pushing your bands down as you go. It will be mighty helpful. And just do your zigzag pattern all the way up on either side. This is what it looks like on the right because you're doing the mirror image. Okay, so do that to the very top. And now, let me fix my... Now you're going to just cross over the X's, okay? So, wow, stick together much. Okay, so we're just going to cross over and make our X's going the entire way up, just like so. Just like we did, but go in the opposite direction to make an X. Okay, so go ahead and finish that part up to the very end. So now we're going to work on this next section, which is going to be basically the exact same thing. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my Egyptian gray, which is my favorite color as well. And we are going to do one side. Well, that's one big one. I thought that I could separate that, but I'm going to have to put that to the side because it doesn't make two and it's awfully thick. So we're basically going to do the same thing as we did on this side. I'm going to follow it up, making sure you push all your bands down as you go and just do this little number all the way up the loom. Then once you get that part done, you're going to go back and cross it over just like we did in the white, all the way up the lovely loom to make our nice X's, okay? So I'm going to go off camera, finish all my X's. Hate to keep going off, but I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be since it's so redundant. You don't need to watch me do that. So finish your X's to the top and then we'll finish the center. Camera for one brief moment. You're going to do a single chain up the front. I'm choosing to, whatever I'm going to do my center in, I'm going to use the same color. On hers, she used a different color that showed going up, but I want it to keep it uniform. So I'm just going to do my single chain going up. So go ahead and finish that one to the top. So I'm going to continue on with my brown. Let me get it moved over here because I don't have it. Well, I'll put it in this little bowl here. Anyhow, how we're going to do this is we're going to, let's see, I'm not sure if I'm starting, I guess I am starting here. I'm going to start in the center, go out to the left, diagonally, go out to the right, and then inward. So we're making like a little diamond, like so, okay? And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go out to the left, to the right, and then connect here and go in towards the center and in towards the center. That's just like how I like to do it. You could do it like this, whatever's easiest. To the left, in towards the center, to the right, and towards the center. Whatever's easiest for you. I do believe that's the look we are going for. Okay, all the way up to the end. Okay, I was wrong on this part in the front here. These two we don't need, so you can take them off. Just take it off, add this one back on, take this one off, add it back on. So basically, we start with the little diamonds right here, okay, going up, and at the end, we do not need a diamond to end off right here. We end up on these two pegs here. Okay, so now all we have left is our double border going up, and I think I'm going to go, just in case I chain it, I may just go and use my finish my words. Egyptian gray. Yeah. So we're going to go out to the left and over twice. And then we're going to go up. Just like we did the other border. So we shall bring this one out to the right. Over twice. And then up. So finish your double border, and then we'll be ready to turn it around and start looming. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So let's turn this loom around. And what we're going to do is we're going to loom up our double border first. So we need a triple cap band here. And then we're just going to loom up our lovely border. So I think that you guys have done, you're pretty advanced. You know how to do borders. So I'm going to obviously go off camera again because I just think I can trust you to get this done. And just follow this all the way up the loom till you get to the center up top, and then we'll move on to the next section. So now we'll do the center, and basically we're just going to bring them back to themselves. So this one will start and we'll bring it to the center, and we'll go over here to this one and bring it to the center, okay? And then we'll go into that peg, grab that top band, which is the one that's going to go out towards the left, go back in the center, get the next top band, and it'll be the one that's going out to the right. Now we're going to go into this pin. Did I do that right? Yes. We're going to go out to this pin, and we're going to get the top band and bring it towards the center. Go into this pin bar, or this peg, and bring it to the center. And we're just going to continue. So where we connected here, we're going to go in, get the top band, go out to the left, go back in, go out to the right, go into this peg, grab this one, bring it to the center, this one, bring it to the center. Last one I'm going to do, you're going to go in right there and bring it out to the left, bring it out to the right, go into this peg here, bring it to the center, and bring this one to the center. Okay, so you're going to do that little number to the end, please. Okay, so now what we got to do is our single chain going up the center. So we're going to go ahead and finish, and just this will go straight up. Okay, all the way to the top, like so. Okay, so finish your single chain up to the top. I'm going to go ahead in this same frame, go ahead and show you how to do the sides. So once you finish doing your single chain going up, you're going to move over to here, and you're going to grab the bottom band, okay? And so it's going to be this one right here. And you're going to just diagonal, go back in, diagonal. And you're just going to follow this all the way up, okay? I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Grab the bottom band, which is the one over here on the left, and you're going to come inward, outward, inward, you know, just kind of doing your little diagonal, and then we'll come back and we'll cross over the other bands. Okay, so go ahead and do your single chain, then do this part all the way to the end. So now that we did the one, now we're going to come back over and cross over the X's. So we'll go into this peg, and you go out to the left, and then just cross over, okay? Very simple. and you're going to do that all the way up. Same with over here. You're going to start here and you're going to go to the right, go back in and just cross over the X's, okay? All the way up the loom. Okay, so now basically we're going to do the exact same thing that we did here. So we're going to grab the bottom band, which is the one on the left, and we're going to just, you know, do half of the X going all the way up the loom. Okay, do your zigzags with the bottom bands only all the way up to the top. You're going to do the same, or once you get this all the way to the top, all the bottom band zigzags, you're going to come back down here and cross over, just like you did the other one. So then we'll cross over. Okay, super simple. Okay, so I'll let you finish that all the way up. On this side, you're going to grab the bottom band, which is the one on the right. Grab it and do all your bottom bands going up the loom. Okay, and then you're going to come back and cross over the X. Okay. Did I get the right one? No, I need to get this one. And just do this the entire way up the loom. Okay, and I'm going to go off camera, finish this part up, and then the next step we'll do the pattern. Okay, and then the border, and then we'll be done. So now we're ready to do the pattern going up, but we're only going to do this small little pattern, not the big diamonds. Okay, so what we're going to do is go in through the center, grab that top band, bring it forward, go in, get the top band, bring it out to the left, and go back into that one and bring it out to the right. Okay, and then we're just going to follow this up twice and then in towards the center. Okay, and we'll do this same thing. Come over here, go up twice, and then in towards the center. Okay, so I believe that's what we're going to do the entire way up. Yes. So all you're doing is following this little pattern. So from here, you're going to go straight up, and then you're going to go back into it and get the top band, which is going to be out to the left. Go back in, bring this one out to the right, and then we're just going to go up twice and then towards the center. Okay, and then come back down here, go up twice and into the center. Okay, so that is the pattern going all the way up. So go ahead and finish that middle pattern, then we'll do, excuse me, we'll do the bigger diamond in just one moment right after that part. So now we're done, and we're going to finish out our diamond ones. So we're going to go in right here. This is part of the border, but yet it's part of the pattern. So we're going to go in through here and go out to the left, and I'll just say go out to the right. Okay, now we're going to go into this third pin bar. We're going to grab that band and go out to the left. Okay, diagonal twice. Okay, and then we're going to go in through here, grab that top band, and go diagonally 3 times. Okay, come back down here, and since we went to the right, we're going to go back in here and go diagonal twice to the border, and then from the border, we're going to go diagonal 3 times to meet up with, to make that big diamond. Okay, now at this point, okay, we have a band that goes straight forward, so we don't want to forget that one. We got to go in the center and grab the band that goes forward. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. Left diagonal 3 times till you get to the border, and then you're going to go back in here and go to the right 3 times till you get to the center. Come back down here and do the same thing. Go out diagonally 3 times to the border. Oops. And then diagonally 3 times until you get to the center, which is right here. Now don't forget, you got to get the one from the center and bring it forward. And then you're going to start that pattern. I think there's 2 more that we've got to do. So go ahead and finish that. Once you have that, now all we're ready to do is the border. So basically we're going to, since we've already brought this over, we're just going to go to this 3rd pin bar and connect the border going the rest of the way. Okay. And then going up. Simple enough. And you guys know how to do a border. You've already done it once on here before, so I'm going to let you go. And when you get to the top, put a band through, put it on a C-clip, and then we're ready to take it off the loom. Put the band through and put the C-clip on. It's now secure. And so you can look on the side to see if everything's been loomed up, and you'll either be disappointed or happy that everything caught. Looks like mine all caught. So basically what I'm going to do now is just take it off the loom. So we're just going to take the sides off. I think you guys already know how to take this off. I don't even know why I show this on every video. I guess I'm assuming that some people who are new, basically you take it off of each pin till you get it off the loom. So I'm going to go off camera, take mine off, and you go ahead and take yours off, and then we'll meet you back here. Just took it off the loom. I'm just going to stretch it out both ways. Look at that. Very pretty. I really like this a lot. I've got a lot of bands that I need to untwist because I would like to have all the gold parts showing instead of the gray where the Egyptian bands are. I'd like to pick it up, twist it between my finger, and get the bands to lay perfect like that. So like for this one, I would pick up the band and twist it the other direction, and then come back over here and twist it. Well, you got to figure out which way it needs to twist for the gold to show like that. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to fix my bands however I would like them. And yeah, I'm really liking these simplicity bands because they're just as dark as the cylindrical. They're not cylindrical. They're more of a squared off look, but I think it looks kind of cool when I have a little bit of the lighter, which is the oh, what is it called? The black onyx cylindrical bands, and then you have the darker squared ones. It just gives it a little texture. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to fix my bands, and then I'm going to post this. But this is Tricia's Taj Mahal bracelet, and it is by Clark Michaela. And so hopefully you'll give her a follow. I'm sure she has more designs to come. I'm not sure what she has planned, but yes, I would give her a follow if at all possible. And also you can find me on Instagram as Artisan Loom and Artisan Loom Bead Queen on Facebook. And if you like this tutorial, you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye.